to Bet or Forget. I'm Brittany Taylor. He's Wayne Hawkes. Wayne, bet or forget. The William Pike suspension was fair, despite Ollie nearly coming down in the Winterbottom.
Fair? Forget it. Go and ask D. Oliver if it's fair. D. Oliver nearly got put on the deck, Britt. Come on, it's not fair.
No, but I think there was a bit of a domino effect there. Pikey was just trying to get in with a bit of cover 3 wide, and unfortunately there was a little bit of a domino effect.
It's not about William Pike, right up front. No, it's not about William Pike. What it's about is the penalty, and the penalty was this. Interference
22 days.
Yeah, but hang on a second.
Which is pretty significant.
Yes, it is, but the interference was actually 12 days for the interference, and then they had a cherry on top and give you an extra 10 days because it's a Group 1. The 10 days...
So in totality, he misses 22 days, including the Gold Rush meeting. That's a $1.5 million race.
Went in there. No, he should have thought about that before he went in there. So the end result is he could have pulled in or pulled out and changed momentum. It's not easy at 60 kilometres now when the horse's head's going that way, its backside's going that way, but that's what they get paid for. What about this? Hong Kong International's on this weekend, and I was thinking, which is always a worry, Equinox v Romantic Warrior, 2,200 metre race on neutral territory. Does Equinox win? Bet or forget?
Ooh, I'll say bet. What a shame that Equinox is now retired and that's a battle we'll never see, but I just think he's a star, so I'd say Equinox.
You see, I think Romantic Warrior's a star. You know what it'd do? It would actually frank the Cox Plate form. I think Romantic Warrior doesn't get the credibility he deserves, and I reckon this is a bit unfortunate, but he has to go back to Hong Kong this weekend and win by panels for everyone to go, oh, hang on, maybe we didn't judge this horse correctly. He's top of the pops in Hong Kong. He comes here and he beats the best of what we've got in Australia.
Yeah, and Equinox is top of the pops in Japan. First horse to win over 2 billion yen. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know what 2 billion yen is, but it does sound a lot.
I think there's people that are far smarter than us that track these sort of performances. You look at a time form rating and they can compare horses in different countries, how they all rate relative to each other.
It's only a number.
Equinox's time form rating is 136.
That's okay. My time form rating would be 3. What? It's only a number. Don't get bogged down on the numbers.
That's generous.
The end result is it's great pub talk, and you know what? We'll just keep talking it.
All right, how about this one, Wayne? Freedmans have said they want to target Without a Fight in next year's Cox Plate. Bet or forget he could join Rising Fast and Might and Power as the only horses to do it.
10.5 months from the race? Forget it. We've got a little bit to go through in the autumn before we worry about next spring, I feel.
No doubt, but look at what the Freedmans have done with him in the last 12 months. He's had 5 runs for them and he's only been out of the money once, and he's probably luckless that day, so I say bet. Why couldn't they do it?
I'm not going to second judge the Freedman family because they've done the best job you've ever seen with this horse. There's no doubt about that. If he was mine, I'd be giving him probably 2 runs in the autumn, just ticking him over, and then getting him back for the spring and second up in a Cox Plate, just to keep the spring in his step and just not to have him too down.
And this is the thing, is they know how to keep the spring in his step because we've seen him race well first up at 1,800 metres. Yeah,
no doubt, but you get older and it doesn't get any easier as a racehorse trainer, I feel. You need to do less with the horses, I've always found, and keep them on their toes a bit more.
Well, we'll revisit this next year.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Wayne. That's been another episode of Bet or Forget. We'll do it all again next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website